Alright, y'all, so today we're going to be reacting to She Tried to Ruin This Innocent Man's Life, but it backfired badly. I'm back with another one, y'all, and we're going to keep running it. This is what we do. We here with it, you know what I'm saying? Pen and pad, ready to do it.
Are y'all tap into this DoorDash girl story that's been going crazy and viral?
No.
This is one of the craziest, most psychotic things and most psychotic people I think I've ever witnessed on social media. It is also one of the quickest brow of justice we've ever witnessed, bro. This is the fastest I think I've ever seen the internet collectively acknowledge their faults and wrongs and go against someone after being on their side. The reason why so many people flip-flop with this story is because a lot of people entered into the story halfway through, like halfway through the drama, because TikTok did a pretty good job at deleting or erasing the earlier videos that she dropped explaining this drama. So a lot of people only came into this drama or into this story where she was explaining how she's been wronged by the infrastructures in the system. And you know us, bro, we love to hit on corporate, all right? We love to hit on big companies, all right? We just love it. So she's a DoorDasher, okay? She delivers food for a living. DoorDashers, to me, is the most important job in the world.
Hold up.
Bro, y'all know, bro. I'm big boy, man. I let her eat. And my DoorDasher hold it down, bro. All right. They come upstairs, 5 floors, right? They take the elevator, they follow the instructions, and they deliver. So I don't gotta come downstairs. They handle.
Poetic Flacco. Come on now. We can change things, bro. You got money now. Come on. Let's hit that gym, bro.
Well.
Come on.
So one night, she's delivering DoorDash.
Yeah.
And the instructions is leave my food at the door. When she gets there, she drops off the food, but then she noticed something. Now, a lot of people did not see the original video. So I'm gonna take you through the thought process and the process of how the majority of people discover the information. Okay? Instead of talking about what's in the original video, we're gonna act like that video don't exist for now. The first video that a lot of people saw was her saying, hey, I went to this house, this dude flashed me. He showed me his wee-wee, he flashed me, and he essayed me when I was delivering his food. I got it all on camera. I called the police did nothing. I called DoorDash did nothing. This is wrong. I need justice.
Here's an update for anybody who's interested. I commented, but my comment's getting buried in my comment section. I reported this to DoorDash over 12 hours ago, and they're supposed to call me back, which is strange because I've reported a couple less serious incidents before, and they called me back within 1 to 2 hours for those reports. So I don't know what's going on there, but I didn't report this to the police last night because I wasn't sure of DoorDash's process for like SA or if this was even reportable to the police in New York State because he was in his home. But after so many people told me to report to the police, I did. And I called the non-emergency line, and they sent a police officer over to speak to me in person and watch the video that I have. And then he asked me to email it to him, and he asked me if I want to press charges, like what do I want to come from this? And I said, yeah, if there are charges to press, I would prefer that because I don't want this to happen to somebody else again. Wow. And he understood that, the police officer. And then he went back out to his car, and then he came back to me and he told me, like, this is pretty much verbatim. It's not verbatim, but like it's the point that he said. He said he's not sure if there are charges that can be pressed at this point because he was inside of his house, and specifically he said it's not like he came up to his door with it out or like his window with it out or whatever, but it's like, come on now, that is voyeurism, that is exhibitionism. That was something against my own will that I was fulfilling for that man. Oh, and I forgot to say, the police officer said he was going over to the residence of that DoorDash customer to speak to him and see what his side of the story is, what he has to say about what was going on with him. And then another major factor that we're not even considering is that man lives in a duplex. In that video, you'll see another door next to his. That's another apartment unit right next to his. That could be a family. Anybody could walk out. See, listen, if I wasn't the target, you still shouldn't be whacking it off, whether you're drunk or under the influence of any substances, with your door wide open regardless, because anybody could walk out and get...
She got crazy eyes, bro. Like... maybe it's because when you look at people, they see it. And then you start talking, and then that confirms it. And then it's not that you shouldn't take crazy people serious. It's just, just put yourself in the shoes of the guy receiving the food. Hey, like usually the DoorDash takes a picture of it, then they walk off. I used to DoorDash. You have to take a picture of it and then leave it wherever you're at. That's it. That's it. You're not supposed to be there handing it off. If y'all run into each other, oh, that's great. But unless you live into some back of the woods or blocked off cul-de-sac where don't nobody know, and you gotta call you to find out where you're at, and then walk a little through a little parking lot like one of my place I lived in San Diego. Then it's not that deep. Drop it off, take a picture to leave. So for you to, the facts don't add up.
Get assaulted from that, seeing what you're doing on your couch. It could be a child. Anybody could come up on your porch and see that. Anybody walking by on the sidewalk and accidentally getting a glance would be a victim.
Whacking off, exposing himself to you? Huh? And the police said because he didn't physically come to the door, they can't charge him with nothing? DoorDash not doing nothing? This woman is a victim. People were upset and angry. People was tagging DoorDash, canceling subscription. You know how hard it is to cancel that DoorDash subscription. You know how hard it is, man, to cancel that DoorDash subscription. All right?
Did he just flex his nose? Hold on. I need to see that again.
To that DoorDash subscription.
Watch it.
You know how hard it
Watch
is,
his
man,
nose. Watch his nose.
to cancel that DoorDash
Watch it.
subscription.
Watch it.
All right?
You seen it? It went down and up. How you do that?
To opt in to DoorDash fees, opt in to longer times when you could just pay that $9.99 and erase the fees and get priority every time. Oh, come on, bruh. This was martyrdom. People were sacrificing themselves to speak up for this chick. And it got worse and even louder once she came back and let the world know that DoorDash was actually terminating her.
Oh, my battery. Hold on. Fix this issue real quick. Hold on. It usually just drops down. This little door is stuck. Hold on, you guys. I'm gonna get it though. Come on, come out and play. Alright. Now come back and then just drop out. There it goes. Play with it more than I like to. Okay, so you're a dead battery now? Comes a fresh one. I knew it was gonna happen. I made sure that I had batteries waiting up here, but it doesn't look like it's gonna be any good. Hold on. There it goes. I thought it's been blocked by something. Look at that lever. Jeez. Oh, webcams didn't have these problems. I'm gonna get this. Hold on. Oh, it's because that door wasn't fully open. Oh, so I know I felt it. I know what it feels like when it's there. Shit. Alright. Well, let's hope for no more interruptions.
As a dasher because of this incident. People couldn't believe what they were saying. Huh? You got fired when he did that to you?
Hey guys, so DoorDash just deactivated me 2 days after I reported my sexual assault. Hey guys, I just lost my job, and they won't tell me why. They're supposed to send an email immediately after deactivation providing you the reason why and a link to appeal, and they didn't. So I contacted support, and they made me sit on the phone with them for 50 minutes just to tell me that they can't tell me the reason why, and I have to just go ahead and appeal without knowing why.
They made you, or you chose to sit on that fucking phone? I swear, boy, people are like, how do you say they made you? Like, You're gonna sit on that phone for the next 50 minutes and wait for a response. Like it's like no one has a gun to your head. Hang up the phone. Go find a new job.
So my chances of getting my account back, they have my money in that account. I was working. I was literally working. And they deactivated me. This is related. They just punished me for posting about my sexual assault.
You see those eyes? Those are crazy eyes. When did she blink in the last 30 seconds? I'll wait. She hasn't.
While door dashing.
Look. Just watch.
They just fired me.
Just watch. No blink.
And the police are doing nothing.
No blink.
I lost my job.
No blink.
And that was
No
my only
fucking
way to
blink.
make money to pay my
She's not
bills.
fucking
Now,
blinking.
listen,
Did y'all
I
see
know
that
how to
shit?
spot crazy. So when I see her get upset, but the facial expression didn't change, when I see her smiling while getting upset and the facial expression didn't change, what struck in my head was, oh, she loves this. Oh, being viewed as a victim gets her rocks off. This was probably the first time where I was getting a little suspicious. DoorDash firing you, and the story is exactly how you're saying it happened. I don't know, man. I don't know about this one. I don't know, man. And just seeing her smile while telling this story, while talking about getting fired, it just came across as, oh my God, she's loving this, man. She is relishing in the opportunity of being a victim. This is like the dream for any content creator in 2025 to be considered a victim by millions of people. You can essentially grift thousands of dollars. You can essentially grift thousands of subscribers. This could launch your social media career. You could be like a hero for millions of people. Oh, she was relishing in it from my perspective, and I was getting a little bit suspicious. And as the story developed some more, it just got more suspicious.
Hey guys, so yep, I really lost my job. Within less than 24 hours after me submitting my appeal, they denied it. You guys, my account is currently at risk of being banned because I had to explain my story one time, right? They took the video down and gave my account a strike. So I explained my story again and censored the video that I have just so they can't take it down for the same reason. They took it down for the same reason again, and now my account has a second strike. Guess what? If I get one more strike, I'm banned from TikTok. So not only did I get assaulted 3 days ago on October 12th on Sunday, I then lost my job. The police are doing nothing. And if I get one more account strike on TikTok, my account's done. This is a man's world. I'm the victim. Remember?
Oh my God, y'all see this? She don't blink. Talking about this is a man's world. She don't even know the song.
I'm the victim.
Look at her.
I'm the victim. Remember, I'm the victim. Don't ruin my moment. I'm the victim. DoorDash said, okay, enough of the effery, bruh. DoorDash said, hey, bruh, enough of the... DoorDash did something I ain't ever seen DoorDash do.
What they do?
I ain't even know DoorDash did this.
What they do?
DoorDash took to TikTok to respond back to her.
Whoa.
I've never witnessed anything like this. But DoorDash said enough of the effery, bruh. DoorDash took to TikTok themselves and wrote their own paragraph, their own response to her. And boy, it ain't end well for her.
Really?
The DoorDash response is, we've seen some tough and sensitive posts over the past few days, and we want to clear the air. No one should ever have to experience SA harassment, and DoorDash never deactivates someone for reporting it, full stop. We take these reports incredibly serious and work closely with law enforcement to investigate and support those affected. In this case, the Dasher let us know about an experience that made them feel unsafe. And that's exactly what we always want Dashers to do. Our team immediately began investigating and has been in direct contact with law enforcement and is prepared to fully support any of their efforts. However, posting a video of a customer in their home and disclosing their personal details publicly is a clear violation of our policies. This is the sole reason that this Dasher's account was deactivated along with the customers while we investigated. We've also assured that the Dasher has full access to their earnings. We know these are sensitive situations, and we want every Dasher to know if you ever feel unsafe or experience something concerning, come to us. We're here to listen, act, and support. For the majority of people, this was the first time they've heard any pushback. And that's what encouraged them to go and seek out the original video.
Yes.
But the original video was harder to find than anything in the world. It was harder to find than Santa Claus on January 1st. So what happened is people found a second video she made before TikTok took down that video. In that video, she somewhat showed exactly what took place, and she somewhat showed or re-explained the situation. And after people seen this video, that's when everybody was like, hold on. You tripping, shorty. And it went from, I'm a victim, to you a monster. And you owe that man an apology. You try to ruin his life with false allegations.
Guys, so DoorDash just deactivated me 2 days after I reported my sexual assault. 2 days ago on October 12th, 2025, I was a victim of SA by a DoorDash customer while I was doing my job as a DoorDash driver, and I got it on video. The customer who committed a crime against me requested that their order be left at their front door, and when I arrived to their house, their front door was wide open. It was 59 degrees Fahrenheit. All of their lights were on, and they were sleeping on the couch within eyesight of the front door with their pants and underwear pulled down to their ankles. This person's name...
Hold on, before she goes any further, when she puts on those somber eyes, it's like the crazy's not even there. It's remarkable. I just wanted to speak on that. She probably even blinks right now because she's trying to gain sympathy. Watch.
Is Austin, and their last
initial
she blinked!
Is N. She blinked. On my mama, I saw her blink. Y'all seen that, didn't ya? Y'all seen her blink. I saw her blink. Y'all seen her blink? I saw her blink.
I reported this to DoorDash and the police, and DoorDash luckily banned the customer, but the police are doing nothing. I also posted the video that I have of the proof to TikTok, and after a day and a half of it going completely viral, TikTok took down the video for suggestive content and gave my account a strike. They've also denied my appeal to have it reinstated. I'm absolutely reposting the video again, but with a little censor blur so it can't be removed for the same reason. Because this is literally the only justice I'm getting. In the wake of my victimhood, the police are doing nothing to prevent or stop this man from doing it again. And they're not doing anything to punish him for already having done it. So if the only justice I'm going to get is the fact that he's banned off the platform and that video went viral and now he can live with that shame and embarrassment, then that's what it's going to have to be.
Once people seen this, all hell broke loose. All hell broke loose. The man was on his couch, passed out, asleep, probably drunk as a mug, asleep on his couch, passed out. Now, here's the thing. People who saw the original video claims that she stated the door was like creaked open and she pushed it open a little bit to see if he was coming out. And then she seen him and began to record. But because that original video is no longer available and nobody, I guess, screen recorded it or screenshotted it, we don't know. But let's just say her story, the door was wide open. Why ain't you just drop off the order and leave? The man is passed out on the couch, asleep, on flash, like unsolved. Now, listen, if he had an erection and he was on that couch like this, I could understand you thinking, man, yeah, voyeurism. He's unsolved, passed out, like sleep. You couldn't even see anything. He's unsolved. He's like this. Oh my. And you said you was essayed as if that man got up and said, ha ha. And then she even said some things in her original video. Remember when I played it for y'all? She says, well, whacked off. How do you know he whacked off? He could have very well been drunk under some substances, passed out on his couch in the comfort of his own home. You supposed to drop off that food at the door and leave. Now, once the full story came out, people ran to social media to call her out and say, they were wrong and they were misled, and she was actually in the wrong.
How long it would have took for that DoorDasher to be arrested if it was a man? Yeah, because y'all act like y'all didn't get what I'm saying. So I'm going to ask y'all this way. How long it would have took for that DoorDasher to get arrested if it was a man? Now, let's play the whole rollout, okay? All she had to do was drop that food off, take a picture, and take her happy behind back in that car. But she said that the door was open and this man is asleep in his house. Now, I don't understand where the sofa was. I guess it was right in front of the door. So let's give her all that. But if this man is asleep, and I don't care if he's butt naked from the head to the toes, when she pulls her phone out to record and then try to distribute those videos, what I mean is she tried to send it to DoorDash and then she tried to upload it on social media. If that was a man that pulled up at that house and pulled his phone out and record that lady without her permission, and then try to send it to DoorDash, and then try to put it on social media. Do y'all know y'all been around here talking about boycott?
Cooked. DoorDash will be starting its decline that day. There wouldn't even be a social media blow. That is a crazy but real take, though. Y'all gotta realize that. Roll on the other foot. That is getting sconed. That thing's getting fucked. I'm talking about they are coming for you with pitchforks, razor blades, and lemon juice, and everything they can find that's violent. Like the comment section gonna be gruesome. You every time you go outside your house, you gonna need protection, whether it be a pocket knife, pistol, or a bodyguard. And you work in DoorDash, buddy, so you better keep that pocket knife on you. And if you saved up, you had that 9 on you. But shit, man, it'd be over with for that then, man. We wouldn't even be having this discussion. They'd have handed him somewhere in the back. People already knew where he lived at. He'd have been done. Done it all. You've been gone.
Boycott this and boycott that. But because she on here act like she's a victim, number one, what is the definition of SA? Because that's not SA. What she's talking about is
Sexual
not SA.
harassment.
This is a woman that recorded a man without his permission and then tried to put it out on social media and was sending the pictures out. I'm going to ask it again. If that was a man, how long it would have took for his behind to get arrested?
Tell us,
along
sister.
with all the boycott y'all would have been yelling about.
And surprise, surprise, after the full story came out, we haven't seen a video from her in 3 days.
Exactly.
Right? She hasn't given an update since October 16th. All right? There's no reaction to the full story. Hey, no. Here's why I believe he essayed. Man. Now, she did respond back to DoorDash. It's not worth playing because all she said was, hey, it's unfair. I found out why I was fired the same time that the world found out. I don't feel like that's fair. Man, cut it out, man. But y'all let me know, bruh. This is why I'm genuinely terrified of some women. Not all women, bro, because most women, the majority of women are good.
Yeah, most of them are good. Just it's that one. Don't let one bad apple spoil the bunch. Anyways, y'all be smooth. We on to the next video. Peace out.